This island was once renowned worldwide as a prime filming location for a Hollywood reality show. Not only is it a land of breathtaking beauty with its luxurious resorts, but as our guest, a native of Borneo, will show us, its underwater world is equally mesmerizing. Join us as we dive with Borneo Dive on the stunning Tiga Island in Kuala Penyu. Welcome to Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, a paradise for tourists, especially those who love highland getaways. Here, you'll find stunning white sandy beaches and expansive forests perfect for nature lovers. But that's not all. Kota Kinabalu is also known for its affordable and fresh seafood. Our complete package offers added value with a variety of activities and a chance to immerse yourself in the diverse cultures of our indigenous communities, including the Kadazan, Dusun, Rumus, Bajau, and many more. Each of these ethnic groups carries the unique spirit and identity of Borneo, passed down from their ancestors. Come and experience the magic of Kota Kinabalu.
Situated on the southern part of Kota Kinabalu, opposite Kuala Penyu, lies this beautiful island called Pulau Tiga. It's also known as the Survivor Island of Sabah, where a very special and very famous international TV program was once filmed there. That's right. And this time around in Pulau Tiga, we want to meet an Anak Borneo whose tagline is, "I just wanna dive." Why? And why Pulau Tiga? Tune into Borneo Dive.
Meet Richie Jamias, a passionate advocate for marine conservation from the Rumus indigenous community. His deep affinity for the marine world drives him in all aspects of his life. His profound love and respect for every marine species has led him to a career in professional scuba diving.
Hai, saya Richie Jamias. Saya dari Kudat, dari etnik Rumus, dan saya sudah diving lebih daripada 4 tahun. First, saya diving masa itu saya ambil open water license dengan satu instructor di Guyana. Kami dive time tu, dia punya dive site untuk saya yang pertama kali diving, saya nampak memang cantik lah, macam taman-taman bunga macam tu. So the first thing yang saya cari adalah Nemo fish. My diver guest, dia tanya saya, "Richie, kenapa kau pilih ini kerja ya?" And then saya cakap dengan dia, bagi saya ini bukan kerja ya. Bagi saya ini macam sambil bekerja, sambil bercuti. Sebab every morning sampai tempat kerja di dive center, kemas barang apa semua, naik boat, keluar pergi laut, ambil diver, bawa turun, explore tempat, kasih tunjuk dorang ikan ini apa, ini apa. So, the experience yang saya bagi sama diver saya, buat saya happy.
Richie deals with the diverse quirks of divers every day, but remains constantly cheerful and patient. This resilience is essential for those directly involved in the tourism industry.
Richie started from a non-licensed freediver, open water, advanced rescue dive master, and he's on his way to becoming an instructor. And to me, if you have that love for diving and you know what you want, and that is the life that you've chosen, he would one day be a model instructor. And I would have to say, if any time that I dive with that dive center, I choose to dive with Richie J. When I first dived with Richie, the moment he jumps into the water, he comes alive. He's like a fish. He reminds me of little Nemo from Finding Nemo. And I've spoken to him before and I asked him, I said, why? And his answer was, I just want to dive. And for a person to choose, I just want to dive as a career, it says a lot. And many people don't know this, the hard work behind it. From planning your dives, looking for places, making sure the safety of all their clients and all their guests, making sure the equipments are constantly well taken care of, waking up early, going to bed late. That's the life of a dive person or a person who works in the diving industry.
In addition to exploring the waters around Kota Kinabalu, some customers would ask Richie to dive in Pulau Tiga, Kuala Penyu. Despite the long journey of nearly 2 hours by vehicle, followed by a 30-minute boat ride, the diving sites around Pulau Tiga are popular and often discussed, especially among international divers. What will we discover next on Borneo Dive? This time, we will be exploring Pulau Tiga, an uninhabited island renowned for its luxurious resort, popular among foreign tourists. The island is located on the west coast of Sabah in the South China Sea.
Selamat datang. First dive site, ini kita panggil Tiga Trail. Reef is on the right hand side. Okay? Kalau ada current di sini, we just go for it.
Go for it. For the next 50 minutes, I'm joined by Richie as we explore 3 reef trails, just a 15-minute boat ride from Pulau Tiga's jetty. According to Richie, the depth here varies between 15 and over 20 meters. I'm truly impressed by the stunning landscape and the rich seafloor topography of this coral reef. Even though I've dived at this site before, I'm always captivated by the coral reef and the diverse marine species that makes this area seems like a nursery habitat for them.
Yang bagus dia diving di Pulau Tiga ni, first dia punya reef masih terjaga. Ekosistem reef dia di sini lain. Di sini reef dia unik, dia ada ni satu soft coral yang saya tidak pernah jumpa. So saya seorang yang minat dengan soft coral. Every time saya jumpa benda baru, saya akan ambil gambar and then saya will look it up, apa nama dia, apa spesies dia, macam itu.
Deep below the surface, Richie acts as our spotter. During his dives, he goes above and beyond to ensure every diver he guides gets to witness a rich variety of marine life. Pulau Tiga, designated as Sabah's Marine Park, is a protected zone where fishing is strictly off limits. As a result, this area is teeming with diverse fish, coral species, and thriving coral reef ecosystem. The rocky crevices serves as a natural habitat for spiny lobsters. On one dive, we encountered several spiny lobsters of various sizes, with some qualifying as giant lobsters. This captivating moment was captured by Richie and me and will be featured in our personal gallery of marine species photographs.
Lobster di sini kan kalau macam tempat lain kita diving kita nampak kecil-kecil macam ni. Di sini tidak. Sini lobster dia besar-besar. Besar-besar begini. Begini panjang tadi saya nampak lobster. Ada 8 ekor kami nampak. Di sini macam saya cakap tadi tidak ramai orang datang diving, nelayan pun tiada. Sini kawasan dia terjaga. So marine life di sini dorang kalau boleh dorang akan grow as big as they can before they just like die. So kalau kamu mau tengok marine life yang betul-betul marine life, pergi di Pulau Tiga. Diving di sini.
As we continue our journey, we encounter a breathtaking view of the coral reef landscape. These marine organisms form the very foundation of the ocean floor. When healthy coral reefs burst with vibrant colors, creating habitats for a diverse array of marine life, especially young fish and macroorganisms. This spectacle is particularly captivating for novice divers. A diverse array of coral types, along with a variety of young fish in different shapes and colors, unfolds before our eyes, resembling a tropical forest on the seafloor. The three-trail reef provides an unforgettable experience for divers descending to this dive site. Diving leisurely while taking in the surrounding is truly enchanting.
One of the things I said, and I told Richie, I said, hey, I heard that in Pulau Tiga there's a lot of crustaceans or lobsters. And he said, okay, Bang, I'll bring you to the lobster walk. And we did. And within that 50 minutes of being underwater, we saw 8 humongous lobsters. And it was just magical. It was out of the world. It's wonderful to be able to actually see these creatures that usually you would only see in aquarium tanks run around in their most natural habitat. And seeing someone who has the knowledge of how to spot and how to keep them in their condition and yet photograph and videograph it is something that is worth learning and taking pointers from. And that's what we saw from Richie J.
Welcome back, diver.
After 50 minutes on the ocean floor, our satisfied and joyful expressions showed a successful dive led by Richie. True to form, Richie never disappoints. With their experience and dedication, these young explorers are inspired to share their adventures with like-minded intuitions. The Borneo dive mission continues. Led by dive instructor Richie, we're currently exploring the seabed around Pulau Tiga, located in Kuala Penyu, Sabah. Richie's expertise as an underwater spotter constantly energizes the divers every time they dive down.
For this dive, my advice is to stay close to your body because this reef is jauh dari pulau, so it's easy to get swept out by the current. So always have your SMB, okay? Just make sure you always on the reef. Kalau tidak jumpa reef, means you guys sudah hanyut dari reef. So kalau jadi macam tu, it's best to deploy SMB so the boatman can see you. Safety stop, surface up, and yell for help. Okay?
Continuing with our mission, we're heading to the captivating Dunlop Reef. This stunning location is one of the diving gems discovered by Richie. He tells us that the area around Pulau Tiga boasts numerous diving spots yet to be explored by the diving community. The island's remote location is a blessing in disguise, offering divers a unique opportunity to witness marine life thriving in its natural habitat. Now, let's delve into Dunlop Reef. Its landscape sets it apart from Tiga Trail Reef. At a depth of 20 meters, this area is teeming with vibrant soft coral life. These soft corals boast intriguing morphology and a spectrum of colors, all formed from the same material as hard coral's rigid calcium carbonate.
Kita ada dalam 10 dive site. Favorite saya di sini dive site ada 4. West End, and then itu Cut Point. Kita ada Dunlop Corner dengan Kuliman Shoal. Dive site ni dia tidak dekat dengan kawasan pulau. Dia ada jauh sikit dari kawasan pulau. Tapi dia offer reef yang sangat cantik.
When diving to 20 meters, we face strong currents. Watch the soft coral sway in sync with the current like trees in a breeze. Young fish swim with the current. On the sandy seafloor, we see juvenile stingrays searching for food. For macro photography, small nudibranch, no larger than a pea, are captured only by divers with cameras. Richie makes this diving passion.
Salah satu minat yang membuatkan saya untuk terus diving dan tidak pernah berhenti adalah underwater photography. Saya seorang yang minat macro stuff. Macro stuff ni dia ambil gambar subjek yang kecil. Contoh dia nudibranch, seahorse macam tu. And then paling yang saya happy sekarang saya ada satu ekor ketam ni. Nama dia orang utan crab. Macam orang utan, badan ketam ni dia ada bulu-bulu. Rambut-rambut warna orange. Sebiji macam orang hutan. And then saya pernah jumpa frogfish, and then the rarest one, hairy frogfish. So benda ni yang buat saya keep on diving, explore and explore. Because we never know, mana tahu besok-besok kita explore new dive site, kita akan jumpa benda yang baru lah. So bagi saya itulah tenaga yang keep on buat saya diving setiap hari.
Next, Richie guides us to explore the seafloor landscape, which was carpeted with seagrass. Seagrass is an autotrophic and photosynthetic plant. It typically thrives at depths reaching a maximum of 60 meters. These plants are commonly found in the transitional zones between the tidal areas and the deeper sea. Growing upright, they rely heavily on sunlight to flourish on the seafloor. Such areas not only provides a habitat but also serves as a food source for a diverse range of marine life, revealing the importance of coral reefs. After nearly 50 minutes of exploring every corner of Dunlop Reef, we concluded our diving mission. What I can say is that there is still much more to discover at this diving site, and it has the potential to be added to the list of preferred diving spots within this underwater community.
On our second dive, he brought us into the middle of the sea, which is a channel, and to a place called Dunlop. I was expecting near zero visibility, but I'll tell you, this little coral patch in the middle of out of nowhere was a beautiful playground set with different types of fishes, marine life, soft coral, hard corals, every single thing that you could think of, we saw it. And we spent such a wonderful time down underneath. That to a point where when we came up, everybody had big, wonderful smiles on their faces. And I thought that was something that if you don't live, breathe diving, you won't understand. I just want to dive. I think that tagline will be staying with me for a very, very long time. Not many people are in this for the right reasons, but once you find that reason, this is the lifestyle that you want to lead. Pulau Tiga, Richie J will definitely leave a very strong impression and memory for Borneo Dive. It sets the tone. I just want to dive, and I want to show Borneo to the world. Next week, more Borneo Dive.
Join me and Richie on a diving safari to Pulau Tiga as we explore a pristine new diving spot featured on Borneo Dive. Despite its novelty, the marine life on the seabed is incredibly rich and remains untouched.